Hi! Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. How's it going, everybody? Okay, what are these Haribo berries, right? Tell me that's not like... It looks like an actual berry. And there's a raspberry. My nails are dirty, that's why I'm not holding it normally. Hi! Here we are. The Halloween decorating continues. It does. And what are we doing? Eating a lolly. Spoiling my dinner because I have a pie in the oven right now. So why am I eating while I need to be talking? I don't know. So we're here today to talk about somebody who's really unpleasant. Like, the worst. So I'm going to enjoy all of the eating. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh. This has, so I think 140 grams. This has 373 kilojoules. I don't know how much that is in calories. You see the dogs. Hello, dogs. I still don't know whether Frida's pregnant or not. I hope she's not, but she's looking a little bit chunky. So, 3 grams of protein, 0.3 grams of protein, 0.1 grams of fats. Oh, that's good for fat. 21.5 grams of carbs in a serving, which is 25 grams, and this is 140. 17.5 grams sugars, and that's how much of the carbs. The carbs in it are sugar. So we're going to be talking, big warning for fat phobia and food, disordered eating, being a hateful person. I'm not going to swear yet, but I imagine I'm going to swear later. I promise you. It's coming. You've read the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know we're talking about Claude. Now, Claude, awful person, awful person, based on her social media. And I would say that that's a lot of people's opinions of her. But props to her. I don't think she cares. Maybe she does. It could be all an act. Who knows? I think she hates herself a lot. I think she struggles with body dysmorphia and a lot of other problems that are associated with that. Also, she's really mean. She does not seem like she would be a good person to hang out with, you know? She's going to be sitting there smiling, like, smugly as you're eating a Haribo berry from across the room going, I knew you didn't have the discipline. So, interestingly enough, I can't remember which one is her coach. I think it's Wes. So on Monday/Tuesday, Monday American, Tuesday Australian, I'm going live with Nicole from Breaking Even Inc. We've been trying to sort it out for ages, actually. And she wanted to do something like coachy, you know, more in her wheelhouse. And I'm like, ooh, let's do the alpha males. And she saw it, she found a video, and we're going to watch it. But it's about Wes Watson and Eric Spofford, something like that. Anyway, they're both these like dude bro fucking alpha male crapola. Graph. Tattooed, rude, crude, you know, oh, my wife gets fat, etc., etc. Anyway, Wes, I think, is Claude's coach. It's the internalized misogyny for me. Anyway, so Claude recently she's done it a few times where she's gone viral for being rotten. The original one that I remember was one where she was like using a Lizzo song, but then also fat shaming. Now, we're in a different time at the moment where it's post Lizzo being in disgrace. So at the time, it was a big deal, and It's like, well, if you hate fat people so much, why are you going to use a fat person's music to be your background? It's kind of like a bit hypocritical now, isn't it, Claude? I think I even wrote a little comment and said, Lizzo, this woman hates fat people, but is using your song. Anyway, her latest one. Oh, she's a gem. Let's watch it, shall we? So remember, please take care of yourself. She could be very harmful to people. The way that she talks, she is one of the biggest victim shamers, blamers that I've ever seen. While also talking about her problems with postpartum depression and Hashimoto's. She's allowed to be a victim because she overcame it, but no one else is allowed to be a victim. You can't be a victim. Anyway, the freaking cord. My dad just told me the Brisbane Lions are in the grand final for the AFL. That's going to not make a single bit of sense for any American. But they are my team, and I have not followed them this season. I feel bad. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, Claude, I thought she was out of Body, but she's not because she was in a video the other day.
For some reason, I didn't have the video saved, so this is me going to her Instagram. But first, Kylie Jenner.
She has a picture with Kylie Jenner here. So Claude, I didn't realize what her background was. She was a dancer. Yeah, this is a picture of, look, Claude, I don't know how recent this one is, hun, but yeah, so that's her with Kylie and Kendall Jenner. I mean, she just looks like a fan. She don't look like she knows them. And look, that's Kylie's really old face. She don't look like that anymore. See, look here, someone. Who is that? Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Oh wow, crazy. Yeah, crazy. Really crazy. Jeez, you would have thought you got a little bit more engagement on that one, Claude, but you didn't. Um, cold plunge. Great. So she is almost like she's not much. What the fuck? That was a little bit revealing. I don't need to see your upper vag, thanks. Yeah, I'm getting out of there. Her and her partner, they do like parody things of where they pay out people. They make fun of people, people who don't want to eat like them or lose weight like them or whatever. Yeah, Claude, go for my 600-pound life. That's a real fucking like that's it's easy to talk about my 600-pound life. You know, she don't care. You're white guys. Uh, uh, here we go. I'm gonna go get my pie in a second. Actually, I might go get it now. All right, BRB. Okay, I'm gonna give you a bit of pie cam. All right, are we ready? There you go, everybody. I've got a bit of pie cam. And you can see flaky pastry. And guess what, everybody? It's butter pastry. It is so good. Like you have no idea. I'm letting you in on the process here, everybody. This is a very, very candid moment because you can see how much crap is like near me. Those are earrings that I'm sort of making. But yes, pie cam. You can see it's Guinness Pie, by the way, and it's very easy actually, and I slow cook it as well. So I can't wait to be fat. This is her.
No woman has ever said, I can't wait to be fat. No woman wants to be the fat mom in the room. No woman wants to be the fat wife. No woman wants to be the one covering up at a pool party or at the beach while your husband stares off at women who are in shape. No woman likes looking fat in pictures. Not a single woman likes being fat. No, you don't like being fat. Stop pretending and lying to yourself that you're okay being fat. You're just accepting it because you don't want to do the work to get unfat. No woman has ever said, I can't wait to be.
That makes me. I just want to lean so far over. Okay. There's a lot to unpack in that because we've got it's our old friend misogyny, like rapping hard misogyny. There are people other than women who are wives, all right, and yeah, and mothers, parents, yeah, they're not just women either. So I just it's so ridiculous that she thinks that she's the spokesperson of thin privilege. You know, like no woman wants this. Well, how the fuck do you know? Have you talked to every woman? Yes, I've been on a weight loss journey, but was I happier now than before? I'm a little happier because I changed my job, but it's got nothing to do with my weight. You know, not changed my job, changed my school where I was working at. It has nothing to do with that. This right here, butter puff pastry. I'm very happy. Mm-mm. We got a little bit of garlic, we got a little bit of crunch, we got a little bit of meat. Ah, so good. Apologies to the vegans and the vegetarians out there. I like meat. Anyway, you don't have to hate your body. You know, like, I spent a long time hating my body. Way too long. And she's in her 40s. I thought she was a bit younger, but she's not. She was around size 0. Size 0 was the thing. And I used to have, too hot. I used to have a journal. And this is so, it's depressing, but it is, it just shows you the sign of the times, which was, I'm still fat. That's how I used to start out journal entries. Still fat. Terrible. Like, just terrible. And guess what, everybody? Was the girl fat? No. She was not. She was thin. My goodness. It's so silly, so silly. And that's what I've realized being 45, 46 now, you know, that you could spend your days hating your body as much as Claude does here. And just working out and counting macros and, you know, all that shit. And just be constantly chasing a number on the scales or a number on the fat percentages. And for what? You know? Our value as humans is not connected to weight. And there are some people who still think that, you know? It's such an arbitrary thing too. It's like, why was that the thing? Why wasn't it, you know, people with blue eyes, they're the more superior. Kind of the racism thing. But let's keep going. We'll go.
Fat. No woman wants to be the fat mom in the room. No.
As I said, women are synonymous with motherhood. And also, what about people who don't want kids? It doesn't matter. Like, you don't want to be the fat one. This is all just her insecurities, you know?
No woman wants to be the fat wife. No.
If her husband has a fat kink, if he likes the big girls, and you know what, Claude, they're out there. Have you ever heard of a figure? Yeah? That has to be a consensual, because sometimes it can be abuse, so that has to be a consensual thing, but there's dudes who really like big girls. If you're a happy big girl, finding a guy who likes big girls, hey, that's great.
No woman to be the one covering up at a pool party or
Why does she have to cover up? What the fuck? Why should she? To make you more comfortable? Fuck your comfort. Fuck your comfort. How dare you be so judgmental of other people? Like, fuck you.
While your
And at the beach, fuck off. Get out of my face. I think we're having more instances now where people are covering up because they don't have to. Because the human body is the human body. A bikini body is a body with a bikini on. Doesn't matter what you weigh. And this part here, don't we love it?
has ever said, I can't wait to be fat. No woman wants to be the fat mom in the room. No woman wants to be the fat wife. No woman wants to be the one covering up at a pool party or at the beach while your husband stares off at women who are in shape. No
Like, your man view is so limited that you don't realize there are men who enjoy ladies with a bigger build. How ridiculous. Again, that's your insecurity, right? Have you had partners with wandering eyes? Is that what you're... Because there are people, their husbands wouldn't do that because their husbands are good people. Their husbands are loyal to them, you know? So maybe that's a Claude problem. Yeah? Yeah? Have you caught your husband? Be interesting to see what sort of porn he's watching.
while your husband stares off at women who are in shape. No woman likes looking fat in pictures.
Okay.
Not a single woman likes...
Do you hear just the absolute hatred when she says fat? Like it is the worst thing that anyone could ever do or be. Oh.
Likes being fat. No, you don't like being fat.
You don't know what people are thinking. You are a selfish cunt who is judging people by a number on the scale or how they look because you think that they should look a certain way, and that's none of your fucking business. And neither do you have the skills to help anyone in that situation other than to shame them.
Fat. Stop pretending and lying to yourself.
I don't think that you have met anyone who was body positive in a bigger body ever who has told you that, like, they're happy. Like, you just don't know that those people are out there. And there are those people out there. And that doesn't mean you have to love your body every day. You can hate your body one day and then love it for the majority of the time. It's a journey, you know, especially for those older who are battling that internalized misogyny constantly.
That you're okay being fat. You're just accepting it because you don't want to do the work to get unfat.
I dropped part of my pie. Oh, she's so awful. She's so awful. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, let's read the caption. Tell me I'm wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, bitch. Wrong. I know you're not proud to be in the shape you're in. Speak for yourself, honey bunch. Because the habits that got you there are nothing to be proud of. You don't have to keep lying to yourself. You don't have to keep hiding. You don't have to feel less than or ashamed. You don't have to suffer. Agree or disagree? Tell me in the comments. You just shamed women for that entire, like, rant. What do you mean you don't have to keep hiding? You just told them that they're not allowed to go to the beach and be, you know, showing their body. Now, I have seen this guy, James Capolo's, response. It's pretty good. This one's good. You have actual paying customers. Yeah, I'm like that too. This person says, everyone imagine this woman is your mom or teacher or coach and that you're 12 or 13. That's the dynamic that she's repeating here. And her kids are going to get that too. It doesn't matter whether what she's saying is true or false or somewhere in between. Of course not. She's obviously internalized bullying, but you don't have to. Absolutely. This one. This is what high school cheerleader, prom queen, devoted Christian looks like in real life. Oh my god, that's so true. Tell us you peaked in high school as a mean girl without telling us. Your insecurities are glaring. Projecting your hatred for yourself onto others is not okay. This has a lot of... Oh no, not that many. Yeah, thanks, Donna. No woman wants to be like you either, just saying. Absolutely. This person says, oh my goodness, you're an angry mean girl. How sad that the overweight women are like young schoolgirls, being bullied by a mean girl and are so desperate for her validation that they're accepting the ugly things she is telling them. Beautiful women of all shapes and sizes. Go find a mentor who's kind, compassionate, with real credentials. Love that burn on real credentials. You're not a dietitian. You might be a personal trainer, but yeah, real credentials. And anyone can coach. It's unregulated. Not a judgmental mean girl. There's so many options out there. Why settle for this? Be kinder to yourselves. You don't deserve this ugly judgment. This ugly judgments. No, what she's saying isn't true. She's just feeding into your existing insecurities. Yeah, absolutely. If I saw this when I was 15 years old, weighing 100 pounds, it would just confirm my insecurities of being fat. That's what I was saying. I thought I was fat. I was not. Covering up at the beach. Oh, hang on. The problem with this post is that not everybody defines fat. Is that everyone defines fat in different ways. When I was younger, I thought I was fat at 100 pounds. Covering up at the beach, hating pictures, not eating, working out daily. So fat to me is such an ugly and vague word. Yeah. And I'm sure there are people doing the damn best to not be their version of fat. But this post is not helping. If the post came out of place with love versus shaming, it would speak volumes versus disgust. Yep. You should really work on your delivery. Calling people fat is cruel. You never know what someone's going through or the challenges they face or what their past is. Why can't you encourage people and not put them down? Being a first-time mum, I admit I've put on some weight, but that does not make me fat. I put in the work to lose it, but it's hard. Not everyone has the resources to work out or eat healthy. Exactly. Food deserts exist. Okay? We had a look before where she was going to, talk shit about somebody on My 600-Pound Life. You don't know what their life is like, that there may not be the option for normal food. Or maybe they are struggling and are depressed. I agree, some people should take care of themselves for longevity, but dang girl, you seem like such an angry person and kind of a bully. Ooh. These comments are great, and she hasn't even replied to them. Next. Oh yes, you hit the nail on the head. The exact reason why the body positivity movement makes no sense. It's not body positivity. It's positively loving complacency, laziness, and junk food. Great. Live life with Kate? Definitely not, Emma. If someone is okay being fat, then let them and work on yourself, especially since you work with people and they pay you. Also, if someone's husband is staring at another person because they are more thin than they are, just throw the whole husband away. Agreed. That is not a them problem. That is the husband problem. Yeah, exactly. The way you look and carry yourself in this video is a you problem. Please look at yourself and do the work because this toxic crap isn't it. Yeah, I like that one. Did anyone tell her there's not her therapist's office? Maybe might be time to sort these deep personal issues out. You can't be out here spreading your toxicity around. Be mad at your mom in private. Ooh. People trust and pay you? I'm all for a little tough love, but damn, shaming people into taking action doesn't work. It's basic psychology. It doesn't work with parenting or in life. I know shocking people gets views, but this is just not cool at all. Yeah, I'm sure she got really big views from this, but I can't see the longevity in that, you know? It's 2023, let's not with the fat phobia. Yeah, Natalie with nutrition. Let's go. Let's see who's written something. Right, the 90s called, yeah. It's okay to love your body for what it is and to appreciate your body for everything it does for you while also acknowledging that there is room for improvement. I like this one. Replace the word fat with the word cunt and then take a look in the mirror. Hang on.
No woman has ever said,
I can't wait to be.
I can't wait.
Okay, I'm going to pause for a second there because I would like to replace the word. So the next day, I fell asleep. Yeah, it was always going to happen. Making the new edit with Claude's new thing. So let's have a look, shall we? I got him. Got some acne happening. All right. So what I've done is I have replaced all of the time she calls someone fat with the word, with the cunt, with the cunt, no, with the word cunt, or some variation, okay? And that's the name of the file down there. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Are we ready?
No woman has ever said, I can't wait to be
A cunt.
No woman wants to be the
Cunty.
mom in the room. No woman wants to be the front wife. No woman wants to be the one covering up at a pool party or at the beach while your husband stares off at women who are
Not cunts.
No woman likes looking
Like a cunt.
in pictures. Not a single woman likes being
A cunt.
No, you don't like being
A cunt.
Stop pretending and lying to yourself that you're okay being
A cunt.
You're just accepting it because you don't want to do the work to get
Uncunty.
That made me so happy. That's about her. No one wants to be like you. Okay? I'll take being fat over being a cunt. I will. Anyway, that's dedicated to Claude. It's all for you. It's all for you, Claude. Anyway, guess what? Not going to surprise you here. She said other really crappy stuff. Let's take a look. We spent a long time on that one. Like way too long. All right. What does it say? Hang on. We'll have a look at. This is the what's it called? God damn it, the caption. Tell me I'm wrong. I know you're not proud to be the shape you're in because the habits that get you there are nothing to be proud of. You don't have to keep lying to yourself. You don't have to keep hiding. You don't have to feel less than or ashamed. You don't have to suffer. Agree or disagree? Tell me in the comments. They told you in the comments. Cunt. Anyway, I don't hide. I'm not lying to myself. I can have this strong of a reaction and still be going through a weight loss journey that comes from love and comes from acceptance and not fear and hatred, because that's not going to keep the weight off, okay? You screeching at people is not going to help them at all, okay? And anyone who has any sort of success with her coaching, I'd like to bet all of the money I have in the world, which is not very much, that it doesn't last. It's not sustainable because she also uses beach body, keto, all of the diets. So I know this whole thing's all about weight loss and weight and blah, blah, blah. So if you're already here, I'm going to assume that we're going to talk freely about it if you're up to this part of it. But, you know what? You could get to any part of this and go, I think I'm going to opt out for the rest of this, or I'll come back to it later when I'm feeling a bit stronger, because unlike Claude here, we're going to listen to what our instincts tell us, and we're not going to fight against them. We're going to actually say, we can't do everything all of the time. We're not going to push through the pain. We're going to listen to our gut, and metaphorically, And, literally, what do you feel like? Sugar. Ooh, bubble gum, lolly. Anyway, just being like angry and being angry at yourself. I hated my body for a long time. Hated it. Like I said, still fat, blah, blah, blah. Did that ever help me lose weight? No, it fucking didn't. Okay. The only thing that has helped me lose weight, first of all, when I was, I didn't lose weight, but it just changed my body composition. Oh, I was going to talk about Erin, that's right. My body composition changed when I started doing yoga and doing yoga teacher training, okay? And then now it's Ozempic. It's absolutely Ozempic. These evil weight loss drugs, okay? I'll put a before picture in here. Not before. I saw something on Instagram today, Pink Manta Ray, who is a fantastic account, and he is a trans man who does a lot of trans activism. And he said he had a, picture previous to gender, changes, reaffirming gender. And it's a during. And it is. This is during. Everything is during. We're all in a process of change and, maintenance and change and maintenance and change. And I liked that. So I'll put a little picture of what I was looking like. And it wasn't about looking a certain way. I don't care. It was about my health, which was not great. I was almost at the point of getting lymphedema in my legs. Like I could feel, it hardening, and that's completely reversed now, as well as high blood pressure and other things. So that was what it was for me. It wasn't about losing 10 pounds. And a lot of people were critical of it because of the pre-diabetic, or because of the connection to diabetes. Now, my prescribing nurse, because I'm doing this completely medically supervised, my prescribing nurse said that it is going to be something that's going to be more accepted as a way of maintaining health. Not weight, health, okay? And most people know that I'm on the opiate treatment program, and that's how I got into the Ozempic treatment, through my prescriber, who said, hey, here's this prescribing nurse if you're looking at losing weight. And I'm like, check it out. And he had said, you weren't diabetic, but you're pre-diabetic, almost certainly. And it's about the health part of it. The reason why a lot of American people are looking at it like, that's terrible, don't take that medication, it's not for you, is because of who is using it in America. Like these richy riches who have more sense than money, more money than sense, I mean, and they want to lose 5 pounds. 5-10 pounds to fit in a dress, which is apparently what Kim Kardashian did to get into the Marilyn dress, even though she still didn't really fit it, and she broke it a little bit. Smithsonian, that's on you, dudes. You could have said no to the Kardashians. You could have said no. Anyway, that's an old thing. Yeah, so, and it didn't even, the thing is, with the Kim Kardashian Marilyn dress, it didn't even suit the fucking theme. Anyway, I'm angry about that. Anyway, that's why a lot of Americans have a sort of a reaction to it. And I was kind of hiding it almost. I was hey guys, we're talking about Ozempic. I'm on Ozempic. But everyone I talked to in my circle was like, it's okay, we get it. We get why you're on it. So it's been an interesting ride as far as that goes. Anyway, when I was watching Erin and Susan, who is Erin's trainer, looking at the Optavia active thing, Susan said body composition is what you should be going for. Not weight, not like a fat percentage, whatever. Body composition. What are the measurements? What are you, how are you doing that? And how to do it safely, and how to eat. And this is Erin had I think it was just a reel where if you feel like you need a protein and you add this and that and this to have a balanced meal. And that's what it's about. And that's how you repair your metabolism. Now, I've got I know it's very trendy to diagnose yourself with ADHD. Definitely think I have it, but I need to get diagnosed. It's not a joke. I genuinely think I have it. And I have food sessions at the moment. We know it's pie. I had my pork buns. I've had my blue jelly. Like I've had food obsessions. So sometimes it is more challenging for myself to eat a variety in my diet. Yeah, so I do need to get some more fruit and veggies. I've got my better hydration with using Hydrolyte, and oh, dudes, this yesterday I had put my my Hydrolyte in water, and it's wild peach. Peach is the best. Oh my god. And I got it out of the fridge after playing with the dogs, and the lid was not on properly, and it all fell on the ground, and I was like, because it's not cheap. I wasted 3 of them, 3 little tablety things that disintegrate. Okay, so we're going to move on from there, and what we're going to go to now. This is her partner. He looks like he hates fat people, but he doesn't want the cunt. He doesn't mind. He's the one who doesn't want the fat wife. What would Claude say? Part 1. I am the voice you need when all your excuses show their ugly heads. Attack those motherfuckers. Ladies, never forget you have a vagina between your legs, and that means we can do hard things. Hard shit, period. Girl. No, get your ass up and stop hitting snooze and be a real fucking woman. Some women don't have vaginas between their legs. Can we just say that? I hate this. This is very black and white thinking. Do I think that she's being purposely transphobic? Probably, but I can't confirm that. Yeah, women are tough, and femme-presenting people are tough. We all are. It doesn't matter. Women can do hard things. Men can do hard things. Non-binary people can do hard things. Everybody can do hard things. It's got fuck all to do with gender. Thank you very much. And how do you define being a real fucking woman? Not because you've got a vagina between your legs. That doesn't define a real fucking woman also. And the absolute irony of having your partner, male presenting, as the woman in this is interesting. Okay. If you're cackling, Illakin, you need better jokes. Okay, so this is from 3 weeks ago. Who's been with me since 21 day fix, a dropper, whatever, if you have. So this definitely indicates that she's still in body. Oh, this is an interesting one. I love that we're talking about vaginas here, Claude. Okay, so we're going to watch the video that goes with this, all right?
Seriously, we're still asking our husband's permission to spend money.
Anyone in an equal partnership, now I don't have a husband, I would not be asking my husband if I could spend money that I earned. Definitely not. If there were money for bills that we both had, I'm not going to be upset if a husband asked me about that. But if we had joint goals, yep, I would say, hey, I know that we were going to do this, but I'd really like to buy this thing this week. Yet having respectful discussions with a partner is good.
A conversation with him about investing in our health. Your husband may not understand the full scope of what you getting healthy means.
Is this because people are telling you, Claude, that they can't join your coaching program or your Beachbody program until they ask their husband or talk to their husband? I don't think this is about vagina power. This is about them not signing up with you, right? But guess what, sweetie? Guess what? They probably don't want to sign up with you, and they're using it as an excuse to get the fuck away from your toxic ass. You know? Yeah? Because there is not a fucking chance in hell that if, like anyone were to, I don't know, like it's an excuse not to talk to you. Oh, I need to talk to my husband. It's got very little to do with the husband, probably.
It means he's going to get a wife who's not a raging hormonal bitch. He's going to...
And also, if you're a raging hormonal bitch, that's okay, because sometimes we are, and you can't stop it. What the fuck? How are you going to coach someone out of being a raging hormonal bitch? You can't control hormones. Are you fucking kidding me?
get a wife who feels sexy and confident about herself.
That's not you, though. You don't feel sexy and confident. You hate yourself. Everyone can see it. Like this, I'm tough. I love myself. But it's an act. Okay? And feeling sexy and confident has, for most people who are not, disordered, is not about the weight on the scales. And your husband, we're gonna assume that most people have chosen a husband who is attracted to them, and some husbands will be attracted to their wife no matter what weight she is, And also, big point here, you can't tell how healthy someone is by looking at them.
He's then going to want to have more sex with him. He's going to get a wife who loves being naked.
Lots of people love being naked. Are you fucking kidding me? And also, why is it sex for him? Why is he the center of this? Fuck that shit. It's about you. He gets to be with you. Like a fucking hell. The misogyny of it all.
Naked around him more. The wife that he wants to be around, who is fun, who's enjoying life.
Like you, being a cunt all the time. Yeah, real fun. How are you going to coach people to do this? Are you fucking kidding me? She doesn't care. She doesn't give a fuck about you being more fun for your husband. This is all an excuse to sign up with her coaching and join fucking Beachbody. It's bullshit. I've been swearing so much today. I'm sorry.
Who is funny and proud. That's the woman he's going to get. So why are we asking him permission to spend money, or having to have a conversation to invest in our health? And the madness, right?
And the madness. You don't have a fucking clue. Okay. Do you know what is going to make a husband maybe not as attracted to you? If you don't talk about fucking your spending together, that might actually upset him if you've agreed to be like spending stuff together, and you go and you pay for this coaching with you, right? That's what you're upset about. People won't sign up to your coaching, right? And you say to your husband, hey, I spent all this money and it's because this coach said that I'm going to be more sexy and confident and fun and not a hormonal raging bitch. Make that make sense, like for real. And the madness. Okay, yeah. Insanity.
Now, take control over your own money. Take control over your own health.
Yeah. So people do have control over their own money. Guess what? They don't want to spend it on your shitty coaching where you scream at people and call them fat. That's not inspiring. That's not fun. I cannot believe that this is the person who's going to tell us about not being a hormonal bitch. You're going to be coaching for that. My God. Let's go. Did we already look at the, yeah, we did. We looked at the, whatchamacall? The, far out. The caption, What is, follow me for more health tips? There were no health tips in this? What the fuck? It was you screaming at people to get your coaching and fuck your husband, but then, like, this is the message of this comment. Don't talk to your husband before you spend stuff, so then he's attracted to you. What? Weird. Okay.
Well, hello there. I brought my friend Testosterone back today. about symptoms, causes, and y'all are too worried about how other people are going to react.
Hang on, I need to go back, sorry. I forgot what this one was, so I'm just gonna have to, it's a cringing coffee moment, okay? My coffee is cold beside me here, so I'm not going to drink it, but let's just pretend cringing coffee, alright?
Oh, hello there. I brought my friend Testosterone back today.
Why did I ever want to be on YouTube? Now I have to live with that forever. Okay, let's keep going.
To talk about symptoms,
Also, what the fuck do you know about testosterone? Fuck off. Anyway.
and treatments for having too much of him inside you.
They probably thought that this was really fun.
These include champions.
You could just say hair. Like, why do you have to say pubes? Like, pubes? Pubic? Like, pubes is... She's being like, hey, I'm so controversial.
Acne.
Also, hair is normal. Thank you.
Women with excess testosterone also develop polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Do they? What causes PCOS? The exact cause of PCOS is unknown. There's evidence that genetics play a role, several other factors, most importantly, obesity also plays a role in causing PCOS. Higher levels of male hormones called androgens. High androgens levels prevent your ovaries from releasing eggs, which causes irregular menstrual cycles. Well, androgens is not testosterone. Hang on, let's have a look. So androgens is the natural or synthetic steroid hormone that regulates the development of and maintenance of male characteristics that vertebrates by binding to androgen receptors. Well, that's not the same as testosterone, I'm assuming. So what's the difference between... Hey Siri, what's the difference between androgens and testosterone? So what's the difference? Androgen is a steroid that has an affinity for and activates androgen receptors within cells. Testosterone is a type of androgen. Okay, well, she's kind of right, but like, I think she thinks it's simplified. I don't think she understands it like that, but okay, let's keep going.
High testosterone levels are always caused by something else. Insulin resistance, estrogen and progesterone imbalances, lack of exercise, excess weight, and prolonged stress and cortisol secretion.
I don't know if this music is the vibe that you want to go for.
The key to leveling out high testosterone is to build muscle mass. This helps get rid of glucose more effectively because the muscle likes to gobble it up for its own use. Basically, this gets excess sugar out of your blood and into your muscle, reducing inflammation. Eat leafy greens, healthy fats, and please, for fuck's sake, get rid of all processed sugar. And last but not least, fasting. Doing one 24-hour fast per week is a great way to start. Are you starting to get it yet that most of your health issues are directly related to nutrition and poor exercise? That's what I'm here for.
Really? I thought you were here to like scream at us and call us fat. Yeah, fasting is not good. I was like, oh, well, maybe this is actually useful. And then she mentioned fasting. everything is negated because of that. You don't need to fast. All right.
You're worried about how other people are going to react. You're too worried they're sensitive, that they're going to take it wrong, that they can't handle that. Guess what? It is not your responsibility to worry about how that person is going to feel after you've spoken your truth. I don't give a how you take my truth. It is more important to me to speak my truth, be honest, keep my integrity, than to not and worry if I'm going to hurt your feelings or upset you.
Okay. You can be a cunt. That's what she said. I'm a cunt and you just have to accept that's how I am. Yeah, I can accept that and walk the fuck away from you. What a terrible coach.
Your kids didn't ruin your body. Age is not ruining your body. Your hysterectomy, your perimenopause, menopause, those things aren't ruining your body. What's ruining your...
Okay, so age does kind of ruin your body. Thank you to Optavia for teaching me this. Optavia didn't teach me this. I looked it up because of what Optavia was saying. It's called, what is it called? What was it? But we lose muscle mass every 10 years by 5%, 5 to 8%. That's age does affect your body. Can you combat it? Yes. But age absolutely does affect your fucking muscle mass. See, she has like these, like bits where she's kind of right, like the testosterone, male hormones, that sort of stuff. And then she'll go into fasting. And it's like, no, motherhood, yeah, it does affect your body. Are you fucking kidding me? It affects your everything. Like you can get, isn't there diabetes you can catch when you're pregnant? And you would not be susceptible to that any other time. So, and bone density, like there's just so stupid.
Your kids didn't ruin your body.
Maybe the way she's saying it like that maybe seems like it's not. Yeah, you can't say that your kids ruined your body. You shouldn't say that. That's shitty. But it changes your body. Can we accept that?
Is not ruining your body. Your hysterectomy, your perimenopause, menopause, those things aren't ruining your body.
So it's interesting that she's glommed onto the word ruined. Is this what people are saying to you? Is this what you think? Because people don't really think this, like healthy sort of like brain function, maybe once in a while you go, oh, if only I didn't have kids, maybe my body would be different. Or, it's people who are toxic are like, I got pregnant and it ruined my body, But that's not a healthy thought.
What's ruining your body are the foods that you are and aren't eating, the exercise you're not doing, the sleep you're not getting, and the stress that you're not managing.
Are you proposing that you can help with stress? Again, I'm looking like there's people around me. You are screeching at them. You're so stressful. Stop being angry. Ring, 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 ring. Yeah, hi. Yep, Claude. Yeah, she's a cunt. She said that people should stop being angry. Yeah, I know. She's really angry at the world. Do you know why? I don't know why, but she did have this picture of her and Kylie and Kendall Jenner from like maybe 10 years ago. You think she's mad that she's not more famous? Yeah, maybe. She's pretty famous at the moment. Yeah, most people know her as that cunt on like TikTok or whatever. That bitch. Yeah. She's not very nice. Like it's not name calling. This is a pattern of behavior with her. She hates fat people. So as a fat person, I'm gonna stand up for her. I don't think that's hypocritical. I don't think it's hypocritical. Yeah, I think she's probably pretty sad at the heart of it all. Anyway, it's the pot calling the kettle black, because how ironic. She's telling us not to be angry. All right. Love you. Bye.
So stop being angry at all the wrong things and start attacking the right things.
Get my fat blasting breakfast in the comments. Okay, is that the last one? Yes, let's go back to... Oh, this is the one for the get go and ask your husband about things. Ladies, it's time to get your vagina back and stop going to hubby for permission to invest in your health. Admit it. You're just scared to make a decision. Isn't it a no-brainer? The hubby wants you at your best. Again, I don't think that it's going to, like, he's not going to love that you're not consulting with him about this. If you have agreed to consult each other on your finances, correct? Just make a decision and show him how committed you are to you. Yeah, okay. Make a decision to show him how selfish you are. I'm pretty sure he would know that from you not listening to him after agreeing to talk about big spending. Because that's what it is. This is not a cheap thing. This isn't like $10. Her coaching, I'm sure, is expensive. Being in Bodi is expensive. Trust your instinct and trust yourself. Trust your partnership with the person who loves you and doesn't stand to gain anything from you joining her in her pyramid scheme and her shitty coaching that she's not qualified to do. It's your health and your well-being, for fuck's sake. A vagina power. Follow me for more health advice and DM me Glow to take action on your health. Yeah. Okay. So again, not all women have vaginas. Okay. And you can't promise health and well-being. And I do like this first comment, which says there's a big difference between asking permission and having enough respect for each other to discuss high-dollar purchases. And that's it. It's a high-dollar purchase. It is not a cheap thing. My husband and I make decisions as a team. If something is expensive but really important, we take that into consideration. This was for me because, yes, I expect him to chat with me about budget impacts, and therefore, since we are a team, I chat with him. Doesn't mean no control or anything, but means a conversation and a rant. And as a ranch wife, it ensures a chat happens before he comes home with another tractor. Exactly. Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, do you want him to discuss big purchases with you? I bet you fucking do. All right, this one. Letting. Oh, this is it. Nope, it's not your kids. It's not your age. It's not your hysterectomy. How the fuck would you know? The fuck do you know about getting a hysterectomy? It's not perimenopausal, that's one word, sweetheart, or menopause. You can have a healthy and killer body despite all that shit. Yes, you can. It doesn't have to be thin. Every and anything can be fixed with proper nutrition, proper exercise, proper sleep, and proper stress management. Where's the fucking breakfast, bitch? That's it. Get a proper blueprint for all of that. She can say this and it can be airy-fairy because what's proper? And it's different for every person. Yeah. Emily Paulson. She's the author of Hey Hun. Oh my God, this is like someone with a new puppy giving parenting advice to a new mum. Cute. True. Oh, girl, you have a harsh reality coming for you in 15 to 20 years. I'm a fitness professional, and that is not how it works, my young friend. She's not that young. She looks young. She got a filter that's helping her out there. Excuse me? The haters are loud this morning, y'all. Yeah, because you're just so unpleasant. The devil is trying it. This is me. This is not the devil. All these criticisms are coming from me. Okay, not the devil. Trying to keep me in the trap. What? Trying to seep through my veins like heroin. As somebody who's been addicted to opiates, what the fuck? But I will never not speak the truth. See, she keeps on going on about, like, this is my truth. Oh, that you think everybody's fat? Like, it's not your truth. It's your perception, which I suppose is her truth. But it doesn't mean that it's universally true. Like, it's not the universal truth, you know. Hey, do you want to test your partner's loyalty? Get fat. She would never. Anyway. I will never taint it or cover it with sweet sugar. Well, no, because you're not allowed to have refined sugar in your diet. The truth is the truth. No, it's your truth. It's your truth. It's not the universal truth. And if the truth triggers you, realize that's your trigger, your problem to deal with. It's no surprise that most of my haters have IG names like Doritos Girl and are overweight. Realize I'm shining a big bright light on all that you try to cover up and make right. But you can't make lies truths. You just can't. The truth is the truth, my friend. Love heart. And most people can't handle the truth. That's why we live in a country where every year the number of people on prescription drugs rises, but so does the number of obese, depressed, and anxious people. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Please take the blindfold off and wake up. Your disease is preventing you from losing weight. Your mind is. Your disease isn't preventing you from losing weight. Your mind is. Oh, okay. This ableism is fucking gross. How fucking dare you? Some people cannot exercise. Like, they physically cannot because maybe they are in a wheelchair and they have severe mobility problems, okay? That doesn't mean that they're less of a person than you. How fucking dare you? It's not as easy as that, all right? And I'm sorry. My medication keeps me the fuck alive, all right? My antidepressants keep me alive. So no, I will not be stopping taking my prescription medication. I will not be stopping the Ozempic that's helped me to lose this weight. Didn't you say I need to lose weight? I'm going to give up that prescription? Seems a bit counterintuitive, don't you think? Am I going to give up my prescription medication that helps me in my opiate treatment program? Fuck no. Are you fucking kidding me? It's such an ignorant take. How many supplements do you take? Because I know that Susan, Aaron Beers' trainer, is a natural bodybuilder. She doesn't take supplements. Because guess where she gets all of the things that are in supplements? From her food. And that's where you can also get it. I will try to link the video with Susan, and I think that she'll probably be back on Aaron's channel. Very clever lady, very, like, she strikes me as being a little bit of a tough love person as well, but not like this. Like, she's no nonsense. That's what I'll say about it. It seems like Susan is no nonsense, and that's great. This tough love that Claude is, pretending to give is not tough love. She's just mean. She's a mean girl. She's a mean dance girl who, now, so I've seen, like, I'm in that sort of industry of the theatre and stuff like that. Guess what? Good choreographers and good dancers will do it until they die. Dance schools, etc., etc. Like, they will do it until they die. Why aren't you still doing it? Huh? Maybe because you're not a very good person? Maybe you lost your skills? Maybe you think that you're better than you are, so you're not going to, like, take a dance job or whatever. I don't know. But, like, it just seems that you're very bitter and that you won't ever be happy. And the way that you talk about and to people, especially fat people, I don't think you particularly deserve it at the moment, Yeah. This is probably one of the meanest people that I've ever seen. And she's not undercover, like, saying it with people in MLMs who might say, like, oh, like, you can go and jump off a bridge for all I care. Just joking. No. Or Teresa, everybody from It Works. Oh, I did this because I'm amazing and you want me to feel sorry for you? No. Claude doesn't deliver it with a laugh on the end. Okay? It's not undercover like that. She's very overt. I don't think that she deserves sympathy whatsoever, She knows what she's doing. She knows how she's doing it. And she's just a mean girl. All right. I just want to have a look at one more thing where she talks about the child abuse. Okay. Letting your kids get fat is child abuse. They eat what you feed them. They are fat because of you. Breaks my heart seeing overweight children. But don't fucking look at them. Don't look at them. You're their lifeline or their death line. How fucking dare you? Oh my God. I'm not a parent and this is making me wild. Too many of you choose laziness. Too Choose easy and quick food. And don't tell me people can't afford good food. Protein and veggies don't cost more than the junk bullshit you're putting on the table. And don't tell me you don't have time either. Make the time, because if you don't, your kids will be forced to make time for their illnesses. Thanks to you, do better. And lovely Natalie with nutrition here, who I don't know, but please get more educated on eating disorders. Ableism, the ableism of all this too. I don't think that she has ever met anybody who has sensory issues with food. Some people don't like certain food and they can only eat a certain food because of their sensory issues, and that can be taste, texture, variety of things. Food deserts exist in America, so yes, there may be an alternative that is just as cheap, right? Like fruit, veggies, whatever. However, it's not available where that person is. So all they have, the options they have, are fast food because that's the cheapest. Okay. And time? How the fuck would you know? You work from home. A lot of people don't have the time because they work in 2 and 3 jobs just to keep a roof over their heads, fed for whatever they can get, you know? I think anyone who is making their children exercise and eat a certain way and blah, 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 I think that can be fucking child abuse. How much disordered eating over the years has come from a parent who said, oh, are you sure you want to eat that? You don't want to end up like a fat little girl, you know? Like, especially, she's in her 40s, especially from our age group, you know? My parents probably didn't do it on purpose because it was done to them too. Do you know what my mum got for her 16th birthday from her mother? A packet of cigarettes because it kept her thin. And she smoked for a long time because it kept her thin. Okay, I did not get a packet of cigarettes for my 16th birthday, but there was a lot of discussion about, being thin and fat. And it wasn't good. It wasn't healthy. Okay? So that could be child abuse, giving them disordered thinking and disordered eating patterns. This is just so ignorant and ableist and fat phobic. Obviously there are problems, but guess what? It's systematic, and it's about systemic poverty as well as class, and there's more to it than that, and you don't know because you don't have to deal with it, and it's just easy to spout off this crap and not have to fucking think about it and say, look at that fat kid over there. I've been backstage at a big show in my state. We have a state school showcase called Creative Generation, and it's one of my favorite things that I've ever done. And basically, it's a big singing, dancing, instrumental spectacular of all the best performers in the state. And I have been backstage with dance mums who have called children fat to their faces, and that is disgusting. And I can imagine that that's something that Claude would do, because she's nasty. She's a nasty, mean girl who thinks that the only way to make people see that they are fat is to be a nasty, mean girl. You don't have to. Anyway, it doesn't matter because she would just think that I'm fat Doritos girl. But guess what, sweetheart? Guess what? Everyone on the internet, fat, thin, in between, they've all weighed in, pun, on how disgusting your points of view are. Okay? Buff bodybuilder dudes, there's a lot of people who've said that your delivery is disgusting. Not just fat Doritos girl like me. Yeah. So what do you say to those people? What do you say to the trainers? What do you say to the PTs and the dietitians? What do you say to them? Fat Doritos girl, I can understand why you don't respect their point of view. All right. But you've got a lot of other people saying that this is not the way either. Not that I think that it'll make a difference on you. You're not going to change. You're like, this is my truth. Yeah, well, have your truth without a fucking business. Anyone who is paying her for coaching turn off the direct debit or whatever, turn off the auto ship and block, delete, and walk away and find somebody who is actually going to nurture you. This woman's tough love is not going to do anything for you. Get the fuck away from her. She is toxic and gross. All right. That's it. Oh, look at my fat face. Oh. And my skull. Can you see it happening? I was working on this on stream the other day. Oh, he's coming along. He's coming along. Can we see? He was just a plain skull. Yeah, so I've been working on that. I've got to still finish my artwork to go outside on the Yes campaign. It's not finished yet. The other thing I got is I've got these little graves, but they had like puns on them, like rest in pieces, and I'm trying to cover it up because I want to put something that's not so punny on there. What else have I been working on? Oh, my earrings, the plugs. So I got these earrings from like cheap store, right? Like little spider webs. And we go. Beanie. I love them. All right, and then we've got, although I did lose, I have to make sure that I check that they're on. The little ghosty. That's from the cheap store as well. Oh, I thought that was like my water. It was my phone. And we're going to bat. All right. So these were on previous like dangly earrings. Now, the other thing too, I got this hair dye the other day and I thought it was going to be so good and it wasn't. Yeah, so there you go. I'm so excited about these plugs. I like never follow through. Although the bats, you can see, like, I need to cut around the, you can see, like, it kind of goes past the, like, the wing, and so you can see the square, so I need to fix him. So, yeah, so that's my latest little addition. Before, when you looked at the pie, there was, like, a whole heap of, like, things here. So there's, like, balloon animal dog, which these are all earrings that I had, and I'm just going to put them, like, pirate. What else? Oh, I've already got one of them. Shooting star. What else? Tattoo. Mickey Mouse, love heart. There's some buttons, like dolphin. I just have taken off the back. Mermaid. What else? Oh, these are cute. These are like, these are just beads. I just love how they look. Oh, you can't really see them. They're pretty. Minnie Mouse. But see how Minnie Mouse has like a little hole in there? So I need to fill the hole in. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it there because you can see it on the purple. So there's a little hole in the top, and I'm gonna fill it in with something, and then stick the Velcro to it, and we get a Minnie Mouse. So there you go. That's me being crafty. This is the super glue. It's like the quickest drying super glue ever. It stresses me out because I've got to go really quickly. Have I got like food on my face? Thank God for this microphone. Doritos girl, fat Doritos girl, that's me with food on my face. Anyway, I had fun. She's awful, but I just don't think she's a very happy person, you know. She's still living in the Kendall Kylie days. What? What? Minnie? What? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I don't know if you can hear what she just did, but I'll put a thing in. Hey, come here. Oh, we got Will. Will's not real good at being held. He's awkward, you know, like it's painful to hold him because he doesn't sort of like It doesn't get comfortable. Yep. All right. All right. Frida, come on, baby. Come here. Oh, she's heavy at the moment. I'm very scared that she's pregnant. Maybe she just needs a diet. What are you doing? Okay. You come here. Come on. Not you. Come here. She's the lightest. What have you done? It's okay. Okay, there we go. So mini cuddles. She'll put her head on my shoulder. Come on. Come here. One last one. One last one. Hi. Mabel. Mabel. They're not good sitting on my lap like this, but they're good at cuddles, like laying down. All right. All right. That's the dog roll call. I'll see everybody on Monday, very late Monday night. For me, Monday morning for you guys with Nicole. Excited. So we're going to look at Claude's coach. Can't wait. All right. And don't forget, we've got the roast next Sunday. I don't know what we're doing for the roast. What did we talk about? We said something about maybe Monations or maybe... Oh, I can't remember. Okay. Well, check on Instagram. That's where it always... Ooh, the earring looking great. Okay. I'll see you next time. Are we in the middle? All right. Bye.